So there are people out there that think Charlotte is a terrible place to live. I've been hearing it all over social media. Now, I will say this. My name is Tiffany Sears. I am a Charlotte native. I own a real estate firm here in the Charlotte area, and I have seen this city grow and change for a long, long time. And one of the biggest complaints I hear people say is that there's nothing to do. I would challenge them to first analyze what it is that they want to do and do your research there, or maybe create whatever that is. There is a business opportunity there somewhere. And I also hear people complain about there's, the dating aspects of living in Charlotte. Now, I can't speak to that because I've been married for 31 years to the same man, and I met him in a club all those years ago. So I don't even know how y'all meet people you want to date. I don't know. So I can't speak to that. But what I can speak to are just some of the things that after living here for all this time, growing up here, and owning a business here where I spend a good chunk of time in the car talking to people who are moving here and getting their thoughts. These are my top 5 things that are the worst aspects of living in Charlotte. Okay. Number 1, traffic. Now, I say that not from the perspective of, oh gosh, we rival Atlanta or LA with our traffic, because we don't. We are nowhere close to LA or Atlanta with our traffic. In fact, folks moving here or spending any time here that are actually from those cities are like, this is not traffic. I understand that. However, for our town, depending on when you leave home, depending on where you're going, there are some places in this city that are just a nightmare to drive through. That interchange between 85 and 77, horrible. Whoever did that little, and y'all know what I'm talking about. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's always been ridiculous. The section from 277 John Belk, where you have to get off, I think it's 4th Street, that is a nightmare. It's in a video game, it's so bad. It's a nightmare. And then just anywhere from 77 coming down from Lake Norman into the city, it's 77 Tyvola side of 77, nightmare. But traffic, that would be one of the things I think that's at the very top of the list. Number 2 is going to be our summers. They can be brutal. You are going to sweat in places that you should not sweat. And I'm just going to put that out there. So manage your wardrobe accordingly. The summers can be really bad. Although we also can have all 4 seasons in one day, depending on when it is and what Mother Nature wants to do. And I don't know if that's global warming or me getting to be a certain age. But yeah, we can have all 4 seasons in one day. So be prepared. We don't have winter clothes. We don't have summer clothes. We have clothes. You just keep them all out. We have clothes. Number 3 is our limited public transportation. Yes, we have city buses. We have the light rail. But if you're coming from a place like New York, which we have a lot of folks moving here from New York, the light rail just doesn't cut it. They don't think that's like a little sightseeing thing. It's not like the subway at all. It's nowhere near that. So if we're thinking places like that, or the tube in London, even the metro, like Chicago, like there are places that have really great public transit systems, great in the sense that it's efficient. We don't have that here. It would be so wonderful if the light rail actually went all over the city, but you typically have to drive from a residential area into where one of the stations are, so that you can actually get on the train. So yeah, we could do better there. Number 4, this city is growing like crazy. Good on one sense, because I'm a realtor and my job is to help people find places to live. So it does help business when we have an influx of people coming, all the growth. But the amount of construction, the amount of apartments being built, and they're not economical. So when I hear people saying that they're paying, $26,000, $27,000, $3,000 a month for rent, my mind immediately goes to, why are you not buying? Now, if you're moving from from New York, or you're moving from LA, which we have, again, a lot of people doing that, they see $28, $29, $3,000 a month rent, and they're like, oh, this is a deal. But for most average people that are familiar with this area, that is just not affordable. So that is definitely something that is a huge problem. I'm going to say the last thing, number 5, and you all are probably experiencing this right now: pollen. The allergies that you will have living here are insane. So I was just talking to a medical professional about Zyrtec, Allegra, Claritin, whatever it is, generic, that is going to be the best fit for you, because the pollen is insane every summer. It's crazy. If you've never had an issue with allergies, odds are you're going to have an issue with allergies moving here. It rained the other day, and there's this wonderful little stream of yellow water flowing down the street everywhere you went, just because there was so much pollen built up. The car washes are packed this time of year just because of that. But I will say that even those things being really bad, it's still a great place to live. So I am going to do a video on what I think are the top 5 reasons, the best reasons about living here, and even some of the neighborhoods I think are pretty great. So be on the lookout for those. But yeah, if you're interested in, or you're not sure where you want to be in Charlotte, message me. Let's talk about what you're into, what you like, and some of the areas, and figure out if we can find the best possible option for you.